On 2K. Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Levine. Here's Ellis, takes it inside, but teardrop falls in.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Murray, good.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Booker going inside. Valanciunas grabs the board.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Dunn with a screen on Murray. Durant. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Levine up top. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Right side, DeRozan. Durant with the steal. Booker with it. Picked up by Ellis. Out to KD. There's the triple. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Booker with the drive. Booker draws the double. For 3, Durant.
That's solid defense for Murray. He stays disciplined and gets a hand up on the shot.
Here's DeRozan. Pass to Murray, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident that they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. Hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run.
Well, they've got the names. They got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ's still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
And here's Booker after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Booker dishes to Dunn. Back to Booker. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
DeRozan passes to LaVine. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Valanciunas. Kick out to LaVine. Shot clock at 6. And Levine throws it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Ellis against Booker. Driving to the basket.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. Murray a screen on done. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Durant the pass to Dunn. KD against Ellis. A shake. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Outside, Levine. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the court right now for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas in at center. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now Murray, following Durant's three-point attempt. Murray, the pass to Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 8.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Levine. After the made shot from KD. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Lets it go with the 3. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to a point with the bucket from Durant.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Ellis. Drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Kings leading now by 3. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Wide open look here for Murray, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, nice to see Murray expanding his arsenal a little. Some versatility in his shooting will serve him well.
And here's Booker from the arc. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Levine, here we go. Over in the corner, Ellis. Back to Levine. For 3, drains the three-pointer. And now an 8-point Sacramento lead.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. Dunn against DeRozan. Dunn passes to Richards, and he jams it with authority.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
First team foul.
Right side, Levine. Levine, a screen on Durant. Back to Levine. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three. Sacramento leading by 6. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, Richard, during his Washington days, Bradley Beal averaged 30 a game in back-to-back seasons.
Beal is such a strong guard, so not only can he beat you with his shooting stroke, but he can also play some bully ball.
And it's Murray with the jam.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
And DeRozan, here we go. And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Sacramento. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Durant driving the lane. Doesn't go for him. And here are the Kings now. They're on an 18-7 run. Levine wide open. And the three ball is good. Levine's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Levine with that high arching shot from the corner.
Dunn sets a screen for Booker. Over Ellis. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Levine deciding where to go with it. No good from Valanciunas. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Ole is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Allen. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Lee in at the 2 guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Monk. Up and in on the layup. And the Kings lead by 14.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Monk, the kick out to Sabonis. Monk sets the screen for Sabonis. Plumlee with some nice D. Suns trail by 11. Allen with it, out guarded by Monk. And the call on, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Miles passes to Sabonis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sabonis has got his second basket.
This is where you get Sabonis the ball. He's going to reward you for feeding him.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to start.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Outside, Sabonis. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Suns trail by 14. Allen kicks the ball. And a miss there on the triple. Kings have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Here's LaRavia. Sabonis inside. O'Neal's there. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Allen for 3. Here's Bull. And it's Bull slamming it down.
The towering presence that is Bull. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
And they pick up 2. Monk's got 11 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Suns shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one is no good. DeRozan with it. Scoreless thus far. With 4 seconds on the clock. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, KD. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Sacramento Kings controlling the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kings leading now by 20. On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low. Here's Booker. Done outside. Back to Booker. The tray. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Here's DeRozan. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Valanciunas inside. Bull covering.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Levine for 3, and Bull pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Booker, good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bull with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Booker left side. And the dunk by Booker.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Murray driving the lane. Kick out to Levine. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
KD can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Booker draws the double. Done outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
And DeRozan kicks to Valanciunas. From deep. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. KD against Murray. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Sacramento.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Booker. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk. Here's Ellis. Out outside Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on done. Inside. And here's Valanciunas. Pocket 6. Ellis finds Valanciunas. Trying his luck from deep. They get it back. And KD's got the ball here for Phoenix. They trail by 11. And the jam by Kevin Durant. And so here's Sacramento. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And then Durant with the jam. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine inside the three-point line. Off the mark. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy ball ride, David. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Alperon Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Şengün. No good that time. Good work defensively by Richards. Here's Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Now here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And here's Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Green with the ball. Beal picks him up. Brooks from outside. Doesn't go that time. It's Booker on the wing. Defended by Thompson. That's good from Durant. On the assist by Booker. Durant's got 5.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Here's Green. Here's Şengün. Brooks outside. And the basket is good.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Şengün gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Booker. Here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. That shot is off. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Beal's shot is good.
That release by Beal just so pure.
Rockets trail by 3. Now Green. Pass to Şengün. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Booker. Offensive rebound. Durant against Eason. Second chance effort. Durant, no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Green against Beal. Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I mean, the speed, the agility, it can be so hard to keep pace with Green.
Booker, the pass to Beal. It's stolen by Green. Here we go. Eason with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Phoenix. Eason, a screen on Beal. And it's Brooks missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kept alive. Second chance shot. Out to Beal. Pass to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 10 points. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so lots of scoring in a And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Thompson, Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks, and it's Green in at point guard. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Eason, and out of bounds. The Suns will take it. All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively. So I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line and stuff. It's an underrated advantage, BA. Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Suns leading. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. And Durant with the big finish.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Here's Dunn, and he lays it up and in.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the rock.
Green up top, defended by Dunn. Right side Eason. Up top Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sengun. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Booker off the bounce. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
BA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Sengun. And the 3 off target. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Durant, so effective inside.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Booker can't get it to go.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Brooks. Richards pulls it in. The Suns lead by 5. Booker, the pass to Durant. The layup off target.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside, Green. Eason, a screen on Booker. To the paint. And Sengun, throw it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
Deflects the pass. Done with a steal. Eason against Durant. Out to Beal. Back to Durant. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Rockets trail by 3. 36 seconds left in the second. Done with a steal. Outside Durant. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. Green, the pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Eason. No good on the buzzer beater. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
We've got Mason Plumlee, Damian Lee out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Bol Bol, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And here are the Suns now. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Lee's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Smith. Smith with a screen on Allen. 5 on the clock. And it's Whitmore missing. The Suns lead by 3. Outside O'Neal. Oh, stolen by Tate. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to Smith. For 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Whitmore. Yet to see a basket. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
There's the steal. Smith with a screen on Allen. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Houston. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
He was all alone on that one. Whitmore's got 5 points.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
There's a screen by Bull. Here's Allen. And the layup is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Here's Landale. Smith left side. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, my. 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Allen inside. Whitmore defending. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Bull.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Now here's Whitmore. Allen defending. Whitmore goes in. Here's Landale. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Allen outside. To the inside. Here's Bull. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Tate. Outside Whitmore. The 3. Bull grabs the board. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Allen outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Whitmore with it. He's got 5. Pass to Green. Back to Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Smith with a screen on Allen. Here's Whitmore. And that one is stuffed right through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And Allen gets it to go.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Rockets ahead. They lead by 3. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. So the Rockets 5 now. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the 3. Now here's Thompson. It's good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Second free throw, no good.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. KD splashes the triple.
As soon as he's shot ready, Kevin Durant, the rise and fire on the pull-up jumper. That is sweet.
Outside, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. On the wing, Durant. Shoots over Eason. Durant with another miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Green against Beal. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Done with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Durant, automatic at the rim.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Green up top, defended by Dunn. And it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Free throw no good for Green.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
Dunn outside. The three ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Eason with the ball. Durant covering. Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Richards has got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant inside. He's against Eason. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Green takes it to the rack.
Scoring this much while shooting this well. Insane.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult. Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Green going right at the rim. Outside Eason. Brooks against Beal. Eason, a screen on Beal. Here's Brooks. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
For 3, Durant. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Kevin Durant, absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Şengün, the screen. It's stolen by Dunn. And here's Durant. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Richards with a screen to tie it up. Durant's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Tries to keep it alive, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
For 3, Durant. Here's Dunn. Money.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 4. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, they're still battling, but this one is just about official.
For 3, Durant. Can't hit that one. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out.
tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Green in at the point.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Levine. Outside for Murray. Pass to Ellis. Back to Murray. Ellis outside. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. They get the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Murray against Green. Kept alive by Houston. Thompson passes to Şengün. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul. DeRozan for 3.
Excellent defense by Şengün. He's strong, he's tall, he can move his feet, and he knows how to position himself.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Levine. Into the lane, and he makes that one.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. A second chance effort. And Valanciunas kicks to Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Levine throws it down.
In this team, they love Levine's talent. But more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
Now here's Green. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Thompson against Levine. Shot from the top of the key. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
At 6'6", DeRozan can fly with the best of them.
And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets, trailing by 2. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Şengün with the ball. Lets it go. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Murray is screen on Green. Here's Ellis. Murray outside. There's the 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back with the start. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Alperen Şengün. Tari Eason is out there with Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the 1 spot. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Now Green, 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Şengün. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Ellis. Outside for Murray. Back to Ellis. Outside, Levine. Green with the rebound. Rockets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Şengün trying to free himself up. Green, no luck.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Levine. There's the drive. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now, here's Şengün. Brooks outside. Pass to Eason. In the corner, Şengün with it. Sinks the triple. Şengün's got 7 points in the game. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Now, here's Thompson. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Murray. And then Murray with the jam.
And showing some creativity. Murray smooth and lethal.
Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's Levine. He has 7, and Levine throws it down.
Levine has that buoyant bounce. He just looks like he's floating when he goes up top.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Valanciunas. That one goes in, and it's a 3-point Kings lead.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Here's Eason. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Here's Ellis. Lays it up and banks it in. Ellis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Eason. Şengün with a screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
There's Levine. It's rebounded by Şengün. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Eason finds Brooks. Back to Eason. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Kings on top. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got Jay Crowder. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. And there's Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Monk, following the basket by Jabari Smith. Monk, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, when you look at Monk's shot mechanics, they're really solid. Even with the foul, he completed his follow-through in his shooting motion. Impressive.
And Monk drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Whitmore, defended by Crowder. Here's Smith. Shooting foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
First team foul is overturned at the line for the Rockets.
When it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Here's Whitmore. Takes it off the glass. Whitmore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Here's Whitmore. It's all evened up. Whitmore's got 7 points in the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Monk outside. The kick out to Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith with a screen on Crowder. And it's Whitmore missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's LaRavia. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Pass to Sabonis. 5 to shoot. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And now a 6-point Kings lead.
Boy, I love to see that kind of heads-up play from Sabonis. He's got an eye on the shot clock and knows he's got to get it up quickly.
Smith with a screen on Crowder. Now here is Smith. Back to Whitmore. And he comes up with the deuce.
What a fighter. Whitmore was determined to get that to go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Kings leading now by 3. Monk outside. From downtown. The Rockets pull it in. Smith with it, outguarded by Crowder. Now here's Green. Not a lot of room. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. There's 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Whitmore. And he hits it to tie the game up. Whitmore's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
But no one around him drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Landale. Now Smith. Whitmore with it. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
Boy, I'm puzzled, baffled, confused. How does such an elite finisher not throw that one down? Scratching my head, shaking it too.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Kings lead by 3. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Smith. Jayshawn Tate out there with Whitmore. And it's Green, and it's Landale in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's DeRozan, driving inside. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Murray. Pass to Levine. Murray dishes to Levine. For the three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Green against Ellis. And it's Green shooting it down.
Superior ball handling from Green that time. Had the defender on his heels.
Murray sets a screen for Levine. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Houston.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Levine a screen on Brooks. And finished off by DeRozan.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Didn't seem like the defense was ready for Green inside that time. He came at him with a lot of energy and was able to draw the foul.
And both free throws good for Green. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Thompson against Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Shoots from the high post. He can't get that one.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And up the court come the Kings on the break. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Levine a screen on Brooks. DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
Green deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Houston.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And Green no good on that one. Kings leading now by 8. Outside, Levine. He takes it in. And Levine with the slam.
Look, this is why Levine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Good on the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Green. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ellis, and he drives in, and Ellis throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Puts the move on, and it's Green with the jam.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
To the middle, here's Valanciunas. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Sacramento.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Valanciunas.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
It's stolen by DeRozan. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Even. Much appreciated.
Bull out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the point. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
And here are the Suns now. Here's Bull, and finished off by Bull.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And LaVine, here we go. Kicks it to DeRozan. Misses the 3. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And it's DeRozan missing. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Goes up off the inbound. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Ellis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The passing hasn't been a focus for Murray, but being able to participate in ball movement will be key for him.
Screen by Durant. Booker goes in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
It's both from the stripe. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Who can create his own shot and finish? It's hard finding guys who can do both. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him, I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Valanciunas, a mountain of a man out there, and that catches up with the matchups defensively.
No good on that one.
Jonas Valanciunas.
And the second free throw is good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. On the wing, Durant. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Levine. Murray passes to Levine. Back to Murray. Pass to Levine. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Durant for 3. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Levine for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. And that one's good. Hold. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Levine. From downtown, counted from distance. Levine's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Bowl. He has 6. Good on the shot. Give him 8.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
On the take. Inside. Knocked away. Here's Bowl. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Levine. Pass to Ellis. 27 seconds left to play in the first. That one goes. Count it. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Beal penetrating. Outside Bull from behind the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Tries again. Here's Ellis. And that's not going to go. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bol, and it's done in at the small forward position. Here's Ellis. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Bol.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Ryan, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sinks the tray.
He had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
Well, Grant, the Kings are one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Durant finds Bull. Valanciunas with a rebound. Kings trail by 3. Ellis passes to Valanciunas. Solid defense from Bull. And Booker's got the ball here for the Suns. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Levine surveys the D. They set a pick. Off with the layup.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Three-pointer, Beal. That shot off. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. DeRozan for 3. Offensive rebound, Kings. Back to Valanciunas. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. The 3 from DeRozan. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third. 1:56 left in the second period. On the wing, Durant. Ooh, stolen by Murray. And they're on the break. Pass to Ellis. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
It's so hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
And here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Murray, a screen on Durant. Levine passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Nails it from 3.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Dunn. And Levine, here we go, deflected. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
Now here's Durant. He's got 11. On the take, Durant. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas. Phoenix shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Here's Levine. He's got 11. Got it off in time. He takes it in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shots.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Bol getting it done today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got Trey Lyles. Malik Monk is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in its small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
For the Suns,
And so he hits the technical free throw. For 3, Allen. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Lyles. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. No good with a layup. The Suns lead by 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Allen. Still no points. Screen by O'Neal. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis with it. Richards picks him up. Monk passes to Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Monk into the lane. Back to Sabonis. And the layup falls. And now it's just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And that's Sabonis just really sticking with his shot.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position.
Now here's Allen. And that one's good. Iguodaro. And now an 8-point Suns lead. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Monk for 3. There's the triple. Sends it home from 3-point land. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Richards with a screen. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And he gets... That one. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Monk. Pass to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Monk. Iguodaro grabs a miss. Phoenix leading by 7. A nice shot by Richards. Richards has got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Sabonis outside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And how about Sabonis getting up there and rising up to slam down?
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Allen outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Allen, no good on the free throw. Kings trail by 9. Here's Ellis. Give him 8. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Allen. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Bol out there with Kevin Durant. And it's done in at the 3 slot. And so here's Sacramento following the score by Phoenix. Hits the trifecta.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Booker looking around. The ball's knocked loose. Murray, a screen on Booker. Outside Levine. 5 to shoot. Pass to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
The Suns lead by 11. To the paint. KD jams it straight down.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
Valanciunas sets a screen. Drills it from deep.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Takes a 3. And another Sacramento 3.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Beal with it. He's picked up by Levine. Outside Bull. Back to Durant. Pass to Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Well, That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Right side, Levine. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bowles got his 4th rebound in this one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Outside Levine. From deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Durant, the pass to Bowles. And it's good for 2. Bowles gotten 4 this quarter.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Now here's Murray. The 3 from Valanciunas. Rebounded by Dunn. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
Here's Booker. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lets a floater go. Dunn, the pass to Durant. Three-pointer. No good on the shot. DeRozan outside. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. And so it's Phoenix with it. They lead by 11. Beal outside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Here's DeRozan. Bradley Beal puts it in. Outside Booker. The deep 3 from Durant. And the Suns miss again. So no problem for Phoenix. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
The NBA Cup. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, they've got Tari Eason. Jalen Green is out there with Thompson. Then it's Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Now, here's Thompson. Brooks, the pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks dishes to Thompson. For Booker, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Booker, stolen by Thompson. It's hauled in by Dunn. And now the fast break, Durant with the ball. And KD throws it down.
Doesn't it just look like he's gliding down the floor? Durant in transition is just beautiful art.
Brooks with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Green, no luck. On offense, here are the Suns. Down low, stolen by Brooks. And it's the Rockets on the break. Here's Thompson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Shots good by Booker.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Eason with a screen for Green. On the wing, Brooks. 6 to shoot. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
KD can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Eason. Pass to Brooks. Back to Eason. Green deciding where to go with it. The 3 sinks the three-pointer.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Yep, that one goes in there. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Green, no luck. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 1:09 left to play in the first. Durant against Eason. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Pass to Brooks. Now, here's Şengün. 5 on the clock. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Booker. He has 5. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Thompson up top, defended by Booker. And Thompson kicks to Şengün. Beal against Thompson. Houston needs to get a shot. Eason gets a wide open look. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the top. We'll be back shortly live. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Tari Eason is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David Dudnick show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Suns trail by 5. Booker looking around. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Richards. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Outside, Green. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Suns. Done outside. Pass to Booker. Booker in stride. That one drops for him. Booker's got 9.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Booker against Thompson. And Booker kicks to Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him.
One of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
The drive by Beal, and the layup falls.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
To the wing on the left. Eason finds Brooks. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Suns trail by 4. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dillon Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dillon is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side. The blinding speed of Green really turns on the Jets in transition. It's impressive to watch.
Pass to Booker. Over Green. Booker, no good. Houston leading by 6. Thompson, left side. Green against Booker. Şengün with a screen on Booker. Here's Green, and the shot is good. Green's got 10.
Making things happen amongst those trees, Green. He's pretty relentless.
Booker the pass to Durant. Phoenix, no good that time either. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Eason finds Green. Looking for Eason. He gets it there. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Durant, no good. Rockets have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempt in the second quarter. Pretty good offense.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. And Thompson sends it back. And it's the Rockets on the break. Şengün with the screen for Green. The 3. Tries to keep it alive. And they get it back. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Suns trail by 10. And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ, this team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season. But look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
On Phoenix looking, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge.
First team foul. The line for Houston.
Now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. Whitmore with it. Takes the three. Plumlee with the rebound. Here's Allen. And the layup is good. Allen's got his second bucket.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Whitmore with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Landale. Plays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 7.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bowles setting the pick for Allen. Tries again. Out to Lee. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes back up.
Look, that's some great defense from Smith. He can be a top-level defender in this league.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Whitmore. Allen with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Bowles. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. It's stolen by Tate. To the paint. Here's Landale. And that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Bowles. Carries it down low. Bowles got 6.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And from undrafted to journeyman to starter, Richard, you got to admire stories like Royce O'Neal.
It's motivational, Kevin. Just because you don't get drafted doesn't mean you can't make it to the NBA, which is exactly what O'Neal has done.
4 on the clock. Here's Whitmore. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Rocket lead. Here's Whitmore. Defended by Allen. Out to Smith. He gets it in there.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Suns trail by 5. Here's Allen. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Allen's got 6 here in this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Whitmore. Defended by Allen. Pass to Landale. Can't hit the reverse layup. The Suns have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Allen's shot is off.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tate against Lee. Tate kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Lee. Plumlee with a screen on Tate. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
First team foul.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Out to the wing. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Suns trail by 8. Puts up a 3. Durant from way out there.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
Green inside. Dunn covering.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Booker. Outside Beal. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Great tee that time from Green. Booker against Thompson. Here's Eason. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Durant going to work inside.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Green against Dunn. Now, here's Sengun. Driving in. And Sengun throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Richards. Sengun with the rebound. Sengun's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson passes to Brooks. Outside, Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Thompson with it. Shoots over Beal. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Green. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant way outside. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, Green. Pass to Sengun. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Jalen Green hits from deep. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The real Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Green. Eason with a screen for Green. Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Suns trail by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Amen Thompson.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
And so he hits both.
You look at Durant's game, and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from Green.
At the line for Houston, Green.
Good on both.
Look, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
And here's Booker from the arc. Şengün with the rebound. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Three-pointer, Brooks. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. From past the arc. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage.
Sports, get ready for some NBA action. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And for Houston, Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson. And it's Green in at the 1. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And on the fast break, Murray is a threat. We know he loves cutting through any opposition and getting himself a shot.
Outside, Green. Over to the left wing. Brooks outside. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Murray finds LaVine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute. Uses his 6'8" frame well. And he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
DeRozan, a screen on Thompson. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. They get it back. Right wing. Here's Ellis. He drops it from range.
A stat sheet stuffer of a player. DeRozan has really improved as a passer.
Thompson against DeRozan. Pass to Şengün. Wide open. Valanciunas with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's LaVine for 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. LaVine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Outside, Green. Screen by Eason. Green in the post. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. And that's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Şengün against Valanciunas. Green for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 6.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Eason against Murray. DeRozan outside. They kick it out to Murray. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Green. Count that one. Give him 8 points now.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked Coach how they plan on bottling up DeMar DeRozan, and he kept the answer simple. Stay attached and stay in front of him. DeMar loves to get to his spots, and we know where those are, so we just have to make him work for it. I'm sure they'll be trying to limit his mid-range looks, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That one falls.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. And here's Valanciunas. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Green. And there's the lob. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
Here's Murray. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Levine for three. Knocks down the triple. Levine's got 6.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Green. Here's Şengün. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And here we go again. The Rockets in transition. The offensive rebound. Eason inside. He's covered by LaVine. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. Nice D from LaVine.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Şengün against Valanciunas. And it's Şengün penetrating. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Drains the triple.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
Green, the pass to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Şengün. The shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Takes it inside. Murray finds some space. Rebounded by Green.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Thompson's shot is off.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Here's Ellis. Brooks defending. Here's LaVine. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Mid-range, no problem for LaVine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Brooks. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Brooks has got 5.
Well, Clark, every player should know their leash with the officials.
Very much so, but I think most players should keep their mouths shut. There's too much yakking at officials. in my mind. It takes away from the beauty of the game. It's an eyesore, and I wish more players would just play and keep their mouths shut, especially when it comes to talking to the official.
Green in the post. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Sacramento leading by 4. On the wing, Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Eason. DeMar floating it in.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Offline with a 3. Murray with it. He's picked. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man!
Murray can really fly, going up high and getting stylish with it.
Şengün passes to Thompson. Back to Şengün. Outside for Green. Pass to Eason. Outside, Green. Takes the 3. Offensive board. Inside, Şengün. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it.
Kings ball.
And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Ellis. Now here's Levine. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Şengün. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 8. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Kings ahead. They're up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
31. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Smith out there with Green. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Landale in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Monk finds Sabonis, and that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Monk for 3. Here's Laravia. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Get there.
Outside Monk. Pass to Laravia. Oh, stolen by Tate. Left side, Whitmore. From deep. He can't get it to go. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. Leading by 5. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situation. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Here's Landale. Tipped away. Back to Whitmore. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Crowder outside. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And Landale gets it to go.
Yeah, so good to see Smith passing the ball like this, wanting to improve as a distributor in the NBA.
Here's Monk. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Cam Whitmore, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Outside Whitmore. Landale with a screen. Off target with the 3. The Kings lead by 4. Monk passes to Crowder. Here's Lyles, covered by Smith.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Monk off the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Pass to Whitmore. Smith outside. Landale with a screen. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Smith with a screen on Crowder. Pass to Landale. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That'll be a second foul of the game. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. That's tipped. Outside Monk from the arc. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got 10 points in just the second half. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Smith. Green, a screen. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Kings lead by 7. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. Lyles' shot is good.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Whitmore outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Sabonis. And it's an 11-point Sacramento lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Whitmore outside. Sinks it from distance. Whitmore's got 6 points in the quarter. Sacramento has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Monk. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. And that one is hammered home.
Boy, man, can Monk fly. I think it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Here's Şengün. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Sacramento earning this break in the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. Thompson with it, picked up by DeRozan. Here's Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by DeRozan. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Sacramento leading by 12. Pass to Valanciunas. Fires from deep. Here's the 3. They get it again. Kicks it to DeRozan. And here's LaVine. Let's go with a 3. Here's Ellis. Outside LaVine. Puts up a 3. Beyond the arc. Oh, just dropping it in. LaVine.
Look, this is why LaVine's teammates look to feed him and let him eat. They know how hot he can get.
Pass to Şengün. Jacks up a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brooks against DeRozan. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Green, the pass to Brooks. To the paint. Outside Eason. Here he goes. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Launches it. And LaVine gets it to go on the assist by Murray. LaVine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Şengün, a screen on LaVine. Brooks from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the inside. Got a piece of it. They're running. Back to Eason. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots over LaVine. And it's Brooks missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 17. Brooks, the pass to Eason. DeRozan against Brooks. They kick it out to Murray. Now here's DeRozan. The D's right on him. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their...
Oh,
my goodness!
Wow! Great! Bring it home!
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
They grab their own miss, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Levine for three. Rebounded by Green. Levine with a steal. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Eason with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Green finds Şengün. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Şengün, no good. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Ellis, good. Now here's Şengün. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that